I say, if this is your first time here, hi, I'm Mana. I am an oracle and a tarot card reader. I am also clairaudient, so I listen to music when I'm looking at cards. I do not own the rights to any of these songs, just a random shuffle of songs from one of my playlists. So the first song up for tonight is White Town, Your Woman. So tonight what I have for us is I have kept the past life oracle cards, and I still have the mystical shaman oracle cards as well to reference. But tonight I'm going to be reviewing the Buffalo Spirit Animal. I have 3 cards from the Twin Flame Ascension deck that are going to be thoroughly explained. And I also drew some cards from the Inner Light tarot deck. So this deck is different from regular tarot because it focuses more on the positive. So that's why I got the book. But I'm hoping to hit some regular tarot as well. So welcome. Hopefully you guys want to stick around and hang out with me for a little bit this evening. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the ritual. If you haven't been here, I do a 4-part elemental ritual. 111 instant manifestation to help cleanse the negativity and to bring the positivity to me and to you. So the first part's gonna be earth as always, so close because I am communicating. I want to make sure it's positive. I'm also still working with the same crystals, so I have rose quartz, Dalmatian jasper, septarium, bumblebee jasper, green opal, and clear quartz. This incense plus these 2. So I got the Trinity going on for you guys. So we got earth, fire, air, wind, and of course, water. We finally got some sun today, so no like water as far as rain goes, but hey, all the protection, bringing in the positivity for you guys. So let me sit that over there for you guys so you can get some benefits hopefully as well. Move this stuff out and rearrange a little bit. All right, so let's start out with that buffalo first and get that out of the way. Once again, love coming in strong, all those big changes with the number 5. Okay, buffalo. Buffalo people, if you relate or you consider a buffalo your spirit animal, you're most likely down to earth. You have a deep connection with your spirituality, but the buffalo at this time is here to serve as a reminder to everyone that no matter how bleak the situation might be, you're always provided or taken care of by the universe if you have that connection. And that's what you're supposed to be working on at this time, because there are winds of change coming in. You're going to have to learn how to tame those, and part of that is that spiritual connection. Remember, you're vowing to work on yourself and to work on that connection, on spirituality, getting back to the basics, simpler times, especially if you're a light worker. You got to seek that counsel. So the angels are in the background right now, and they're trying to work hard for you to rearrange things for you. Divine intervention may be happening at this time for some of you guys. You may be having a whole smoke and mirror situation going on. Some people coming to judgment, maybe. Things being, brought to the surface. Time for you to spread that individuality and that authenticity, though. See through the smoke and the mirrors of the bullshit, meaning even yourself. So, because you're always taken care of. You always have everything you need inside of you. Time to show it. Shadow side and all. You got to work with that. And the best way to work with that is to love yourself. All the parts of yourself. The buffalo is also here to remind you that your attitude towards abundance influences the rest of the planet. Meaning, don't be selfish. Get your ego in check, because that influences not only your life, but the collective consciousness of everything. And this song is by Post Prophet, and it's called Cancer Culture. So, yeah, you don't want to become a cancer in the culture of society by letting your ego get out of control. So the buffalo here at this time is to remind you to go ahead and get that under control. Keep it in control, especially once you start receiving the things that you're going to be receiving moving into 2025. Once you start showing your authentic self and all of your gifts and talents. In Native American culture, they have great respect for the buffalo and would only hunt what they would use. Hence, it being a symbol of abundance, its entire body was used. The buffalo was here to teach you that wealth is present if you honor everything as sacred and be thankful for the little things, especially in nature. Nature is a great place for you to slow down and have that contemplation time to be able to see through the smoke, the fog, the mirrors, to work on connecting and having that counsel so you can ascend to the next level. Get that light going. And that number, as you see, is 32, which is also 5, which is the same as the love, and 5 is big changes. So you want those big changes. They want to give it to you, but you need to learn how to respect. You need to learn how to do the things you said you were going to vow to do. And that's the connection first and foremost. How the hell are you going to expect yourself to tame anything, let alone change, if you can't get yourself under control? Yes, it's all well and good to be wild and have that side of you, but you got to also know how to tame that. And the way that you learn how to tame that is to become a new version of yourself by accepting and loving all of the parts of yourself, the shadow work, the contemplation. And the buffalo is here at this time to tell you to do so. In nature, preferably, if you can. I know it's cold, but you can still find time to get outside a little bit, even if it's just opening your windows up and standing there in the sun or something. Cold air is good for you as well. Take a walk around the block. If you have a dog especially, get out. You have kids, it's probably snowing in some places. From what I hear, it is snowing in some places. Get outside and kid it up. That's what the Dalmatian Jasper is for, as a matter of fact, to help you be more playful. So get out there and kid it up. You're working on healing that inner child anyway. Maybe your inner child wants to get outside and reconnect with nature a little bit more. Because let's get real, as adults, we don't do it nearly as much as we should. And in today's world, kids don't do it nearly as much as we did. So use this time period, 8/28, abundance, soul tie connections, reflecting. Use this time period, this togetherness, holiday season, because I see it all over the place right now. Families coming together. Grandparents, parents, children, aunts, uncles, friends, families, all over the place coming together. What better time and what better excuse to be playful than this holiday season? You can heal yourself by having that time and that connection with your loved ones. Try to get outside and do it. This is the Smiths, the headmaster ritual. Yes, the headmaster is telling you to get outside and do a ritual, a new tradition with your family members, if you will. 9/19. Baby steps. Get to work now, instantly manifesting them, and that could be something that you could do. There's lots of stuff you can do outside, actually, this time of year. Decorations. Go outside and decorate your house. Okay, I'm going to get off of that. You guys can do it. You're smart people. You can figure out what you need to do. The buffalo is also there to tell you to pray and praise. Pray and praise Gaia, and Mother Earth, your spirit team. It's time to show them your appreciation, to show them your love as well. Harmony is also symbolic of the buffalo, harmony with all things internally and externally. And in order for you to be harmonious with yourself, you have to balance out those energies, and the best way is to love yourself. Find that balance within yourself, and then it will reflect out externally within your relationships and your situations, especially if you're seeking that counsel. You're getting that guidance, you're getting that wisdom. You're literally being able to tame the winds of your life and the change, all the big change. That 5 relationships, love, harmony within those relationships. The buffalo is also there to tell you to practice gratitude and stay grounded. So once again, keep that ego in check. Show gratitude. That's a love language. The buffalo is there to tell you to walk your path, honoring every aspect of yourself and your life. You will achieve nothing without the aid of the spiritual realm. So humble yourself and ask for assistance. Build a deep connection with the earth. I'm still holding it. Build a deep connection with the earth. And the buffalo is also there to help you bring strength of character and an independent spirit to yourself. It's a big symbol of prosperity, which is also supposed to be happening. 1144, instant manifestations with your angels. The buffalo is there to tell you to go with the flow and do not push or force. Follow the most natural path. You're being divinely guided at this time. So the buffalo is here, strong, telling you exactly what you need to do to stay in that high ascension, that high energy that the collective has been in, that the light workers have been in, which is new beginnings, new ideas, love coming in hard and fast. All right. So you guys just got a review of the past lives and the mystical shaman. So now we're going to move into the Twin Flame Ascension decks. So the first one that I pulled was Mirror Reflections. Look at that. Lots of red. I don't know that it's fire or love. Doesn't really look like either. But it looks like leaves and some change. And this is the offspring, army of one, army of you, doing that work for yourself, vowing to work on yourself because you love yourself. Come on now. All right. Karmic Purge, Mirror Reflections. The Karmic Purge card shows up to reveal what you have not wanted to see in yourself. This should be interesting. Through the mirror image of your other half, these reflections are surfacing to help you see all aspects of yourself. If you face your fear and confront yourself in the mirror, it helps you break old cycles of previous programming. Refusing to look within creates interference that pulls the two of you energetically and physically apart. So they're talking about you and your person, basically. If you don't look within and fix what's going on with you, it's going to pull you further apart from that situation. So apparently we're talking about love, relationships, and getting to the point of being able to make those vows with someone that you love. So here we go back on love. It's been a while since it's been right on that, but apparently that's where we're at for the moment anyway. Stick around. It's not all going to be this, I promise you. All right, let's see. Refusing to look within creates interference that pulls the two of you energetically and physically apart. When your other half triggers you, pause and pay attention to your response before you act. Stop and ask yourself, how does my perception of them reflect my own weaknesses? Your answers reveal aspects of yourself that you may not have seen. So a reflection. What about the situation or them in that moment is triggering you? It's a reflection of you and what you may need to work on at that time. It's crucial that you restore balance within yourself before your other half can find balance. And this could apply to anyone, not just romance. It's good to apply it to any relationship, really. So it's crucial that you restore balance within yourself before your other half can find balance within. This karmic purge will continue until you both have fully surrendered and are willing to face the other in the mirror where you both discover your true selves. And like I said, this could be any relationship, not just a love relationship. I mean, you should have love for most all of your relationships. But if they are serious relationships in your life and you guys have vowed to have a respect, understanding, and a love for each other, then you are going to have those moments where you're triggering each other. People that are twin flames of yours that are not like your soul mate twin flame, they're facilitators. They do the same thing for you. They trigger things in you, unhealed things within yourself that you need to work on so you can find balance within yourself. They're there to help you because they understand and they have patience and love for you to be able to help you through that process. And that's why, no, you're not alone. And this song, by the way, is called Home, and it's by Philip Phillips. But these people, they are your physical counsel. They're to love you. They're to help you, especially heal those abandonment wounds. So use the people around you as a mirror at this time. They're there to teach you lessons. Consider yourself being a brand new version of yourself. In order to see through the mirror, through this fog, literally the mirror, the smoky mirror, to be able to see yourself and those reflections, sometimes you have to face the things that you might not necessarily like so much about yourself. You know, that's the shadow work. That's the spirituality, having the authority within yourself, your own mind, and what you want to be able to attain, what you need to ascend, light worker, into a brand new version of yourself. Because remember, all those changes are coming in really fast. You should be hungry for life and everything that it has to give you. Remember, connect. They want to give it to you. But in the meantime, love yourself, seek that counsel, and work on healing those abandonment issues, those wounds. It's time to forgive yourself. You have experienced abandonment in multiple lifetimes. Wounded stories are subconsciously causing you intense soul pain that makes you easily triggered when you experience rejection or unrequited love. This card implies that you need to heal traumatic experiences and the influence of unhealthy relationships. So those karmic relationships in the past. You gotta heal. You gotta learn how to love yourself, and you gotta learn how to heal from that. Consider them lessons for yourself to become a better version of yourself. That's like the best way to start looking at it. I know it's going to be hard for some of you guys. You're going through it right now. And that's why you're supposed to, at this time, vow to work on this connection to help get you through it. That counsel with them while you're working on healing this abandonment from these relationships. You have been abandoning your own needs, which is the same as not loving yourself. So remember, you're supposed to be loving yourself right now to get those big changes. You will move beyond the fear of abandonment when you realize that you caused yourself this pain because you've separated from yourself. It's time to forgive yourself for not standing up, showing up, or speaking up for your need to be heard, loved, or respected by others. You were taught that to experience love, you must earn the love you seek. This produces the need for approval and creates feelings of rejection and feeling left out or left behind, causing you to justify your actions. Letting go of your old identity is painful because you experienced the death of your former self and patterns. Yet it's necessary for you to create the space for your new identity. For your new identity. All right, last one. I lost my spot. All right, this one is Feminine Twin, activating your higher self. And this song, by the way, is Kari Kari, White Line Forever. All right. So once you get past this, healing yourself, and it's always continuous. You're never really going to get fully past it, but you will heal and become a new version of yourself, a healthier version of yourself, one that's able to look into the mirror, see the reflections, and see a forgiveness and a love, an adult version of yourself that you grew to be, that you needed, that you're proud of, that's moving forward and accomplishing all the things that you want, taming the wind, the changes in your life. So, the Feminine Twin, activating your higher self. Your twin flame ascension quest is directing you inward to heal your inner feminine energy. Because that's the energy that we need moving into 2025 to help with this masculine imbalance of energy within ourselves. We are healing that energy within ourselves, first and foremost, remember, so that it can then go out and be reflected and start healing consciously within the world. So your twin flame ascension quest is directing you inward to heal your inner feminine energy so that you can come into harmonic balance with your inner masculine energy, which is what I just said. Generally, if you are the feminine twin flame, this means that you need to let go of the control and stop being the fixer of everyone and everything. And if you guys are empaths, that's probably you. You got to stop doing that, remember? Remember, it's the time to focus on you, to forgive yourself for these wounds that you have. Let everybody else do what they need to do for themselves. You need to balance your energy out at this time. So stop trying to fix everybody else and start trying to fix yourself. This energy creates resentment, causes you to build walls of protection, and produces feelings of being taken advantage of, which some of you guys are. I've been reading about it. Overworked, overburdened, and feeling taken for granted for. So that's why you're supposed to be focusing on you. Don't take your own self for granted. Come on now. Focus on healing your feminine side in order to activate your higher self. And that the divine feminine energy has been very heavy. They have been showing up a lot lately, been wanting to help out, give you guys guidance. Tap into that. Tap into it within yourself and also ask for help if you need it. Let go of the conditions and learn to love without expectations. Have more respect for your feelings and set loving boundaries versus brick walls. Letting go of the need for protection will open your heart to receive and allow abundance into your life. This card suggests that you express yourself without fear of what others think. So your authentic self, which I keep telling you, go out there and be yourself and let your light shine. All of it. Your wild, proud self with those balancing energies. See, you need her right now. You need that feminine energy to balance things out. Come on now. Let go of the need for protection. Letting go of the need of protection will open your heart to receive and allow abundance into your life. This card suggests that you express yourself without fear with what others think. Focus on your communication skills and start speaking. from your heart. And this is the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Californication. Ask for assistance when needed and allow others to support you. So now is the time to let other people show you through their actions if they want to be there for you, if they want to be in this next stage of life with you or not. Give them a chance to show up for you. Keep an open heart and embody your higher self's wisdom so that you can not only love but also allow yourself to be loved with that reflective energy that is supposed to be happening next year. So, got that rose quartz for you to make it happen, and intensifying it with the clear quartz. All right, so next we're going to go into the Inner Light Tarot. So the reason why I don't do these cards often is because they don't read in a reverse and their meanings are a lot different from other cards. But I wanted to do something different, you know? So we got 3 Pentacles and a Cup. So let's start with the Cup. 7 of Cups. You have a number of choices ahead of you, but in order to make the right choice, you need to come back down to earth and abandon the world of illusions. So it's time to have that time where you have that counsel. Get a little bit of authority in your life. Start making some plans. Pull yourself out of the clouds a little bit. Do that work. Start making some plans for the future. And this is a perfect time to do it now in these last couple of weeks of the year. So we have the 4 of Pentacles, the 7, and the 9 of Pentacles. Let's start with the 4. Oh, I like her little vibe. She got a nice little look there. 4 of Pentacles. You have achieved important goals and gained a lot, but don't get too attached to what's ephemeral. Stay connected to the here and now so as not to lose your balance. And don't forget to look towards new horizons and find new inspiration. So that's kind of what the previous one was saying. It's okay to daydream and it's okay to think about the future, but don't get so caught up in it that you are living in an illusion and you're not doing anything actively within the here and the now because you are way too focused on the possibility of what could happen. Yes, like I said, we all have hopes, we all have wants, and we have dreams. But sometimes you could spend a little bit too much time fantasizing and daydreaming. It's time to start making some type of tiny steps moving forward with the 7 of Pentacles card. Take a look at what you have achieved, see where you have got to and where you have and what you have become. Take pride in it all and don't pass judgment on yourself. The results you have achieved are results of your commitment, and you have many more yet to come. Are you on the right track? We'll continue along that path. And you guys, if you've been here watching this, and I don't know, if this is your first time, hopefully you have been on the right track. But the ones of you that are repeat viewers, subscribers that come, I know you're on the right path. You're doing what's necessary. Yes, things may be a little stagnant right now, not moving as fast as you want them to. Or you could be going through one of those divine intervention tower-like moments. Hopefully you're taking this time, though, to learn the lesson from everything. The biggest lesson should be loving yourself. Faults and all, mistakes and all. Learn to laugh it off sometimes, not take life so seriously. You have a lot waiting for you in the future. It's coming. Believe so. All right, the 9 of Pentacles. Where's that one? She's got that whole stop and smell the roses type vibe. Draw inspiration from the beauty that surrounds you and abandon yourself to the abundance. Enjoy life to the fullest and tranquility and joy, because life is wanting to give you this. So continue to have confidence in yourself. See? And then stop and smell the roses energy. This is 9-inch nails in 2. Take some time to stop and find the beauty in the life. In your life. All right, so I got through those cards. So now I'm just going to go ahead and pull some regular tarot. I was thinking about doing some oracles, but I think we got the message as far as all that goes. So at this time, I call upon Archangel Michael, Archangel Raguel. Lend me your protection, serve out karmic justice for any persons or beings wishing to send any negativity to me. Let no weapons be formed against me, spiritually or physically, because they will never prosper. Thank you for being here at this time for the collective to give them the message. We are ready to receive it. Hope you guys have been having a good week so far. I feel like this week has gone by really quickly. All right, we got the 6 of Cups in reverse, letting go of the past, focusing on the future, maturity, growing up, and leaving home. So that sounds good. You guys been doing the work? Trying to let go of the past, starting to think about the future a little bit. All right, we got that sideways action, and this one is in reverse, so I will take it. And I saw this one, so all right. So some of you guys starting to let go of the past, focusing on the future a little bit more, maturing, probably having that emotional intellect maturing, growing up a little bit, thinking about having some movement in your life. The decision or the choice is either going to be that you're going to, once you start receiving things, you're either going to, meaning like abundance and money, because it is a Pentacles card. You're either going to mismanage that money, you're going to let your ego get in the way, you become stingy and selfish with it, and become ungrateful, or you're going to become very generous. You're going to be a person that is a figure within your community, offering assistance and support to others, maybe even being an employer, sharing your kindness, your wealth, and your prosperity with others. And that is how you show your power, your authority, because that was the card. We did have that authority figure. Some of you guys are going to have authority figure within your communities. You're going to be making good investments and have that reciprocal giving and receiving relationship within your business collaborations. Lots of gratitude, giving and receiving. You're going to be valued and be well paid. So that's the choice. After you let go of things, what's going to happen? Is it going to make you revert into some patterns to where your heart hardens up a little bit too much? You start getting a little greedy, a little stingy, not trusting people a whole lot. 3344, Ascendant Masters and Angels, your counsel, here to help you heal so that does not happen. Money cannot buy you happiness. Yes, it can buy you things, but it can't buy you people. Not real, genuine love relationships anyway. So focus on that a little bit. Yeah, you're going to get the money. It's going to come in. The financial wealth, prosperity, it's going to come in. We've had Pentacles showing up all afternoon. But what are you going to do with that once you get that wealth? Are you going to give it out so that that love can be reflected back to you? Or are you going to become like a Scrooge? And that's perfect for this time of year. You're going to become a Scrooge. You're going to have all the ghosts of Christmas, past, present, and future come and visit you to snap you into reality. Next, is reverse Ace of Cups, sadness, pain. There's that unrequited love, which was mentioned earlier in one of the Twin Flame cards, one of the Twin Flame Ascension deck cards, which was healing that abandonment. So some of you guys at this time may be going through some sadness. Some relationships may have had to have ended for you. Not necessarily romantic, but maybe some friendships, some family situations. This time of year is hard on people, for some people, because they see people coming together, families and friends coming together, and they're having to remember situations they've been in where maybe they did not have reciprocal relationships with other people. So that's why they're healing from abandonment at this time, being triggered by the season. So there's some sadness happening, some pain, not feeling loved. So people trying to block or repress those emotions, please do not do that by overly drinking and doing drugs, because that's easy to fall into this time of year too, especially with New Year's coming. The drinking gets heavy around this time of year. Making you feel infertile, so probably not feeling like you have too many ideas, miscarriage, or you're starting ideas and they are not coming to fruition for you at this time. So that's why you need to work on this. Because that abandonment and that rejection also applies, like I said, not just in romantic relationships, but friendships, business relationships. That comes from a place of you feeling like you're not enough, like you're not worthy, like you don't deserve something. So you need to heal yourself. This is Incubus. Are you in? Are you in with loving yourself? Knowing that you're enough? Pouring into your own cup, being generous with yourself while you're letting things go? Because this is the next card, the Moon. And the number at the top is 18. Where's my angel book? And that singles down to 9, which is get to work, light workers. Baby steps. Baby steps, learning how to love yourself. Do that mirror work. And that is looking in the mirror and talking to yourself. Give yourself some compliments. So 18 is... your thoughts are the valve that opens and shuts your financial flow. Because remember, we've been talking about pentacles and money and stuff like that. That's been heavy in the reading, that and love. And that's what's supposed to be very, very prominent and very heavy and favorable moving into the next year. As you stay positive, all the material resources you need come to you easily. However, worry can stop this flow, so ask your angels to help you stay upbeat, especially where it concerns money. So remember, focus on yourself, allow them. Ask, listen, allow them to work on everything else. So the Moon energy means you're following your intuition, starting to dream about your future a little bit, but you may feel a little unstable, have some fear and some anxieties about the situation. But that's probably because you guys are doing healing at this time, which is literally, like this card says, you are having insecurities and fears and misconception and anxiety due to past conditioning that is affecting your present behavior at this time and making things seem like what they are not. So continuously doing the work, light worker. If you were feeling at this time like there's some negative self-talk happening, you find that you're caught in your head a little bit too much, constantly wondering when things are gonna get moving. When's this person gonna show up? When's this money gonna show up? When's this job situation gonna show up? What you need to be focusing on right now is, when are you gonna show up for yourself, for your healing? When are you gonna show up for that relationship to build with your angels? And if you already have been doing that,
then thank you so much. You are on the right track, which is what they have been telling you this entire time. Keep up the good work. Next year should be a wonderful year for you. And this is Radiohead, everything in its right place. Like right now. You are at the right place at the right time. You are exactly where you're supposed to be at right now. Rest, recuperate, come up with a plan of action, and love yourself. Take this as self-care time. Yes, today is the 19th, I do believe. So Christmas is less than a week away. It's next Wednesday, as a matter of fact. New Year's coming in fast afterwards. 2 weeks. I know there's a lot going on right now, but still, in this time period between the holidays, we have almost a week before the first one comes up, and then another week after. Sometime in between that, and the weekends don't fall on either of them, so take some time during the weekend and focus on yourself and your self-help. Your self-help. Your self-care. This is the Nine of Wands, resilience, ongoing battle, fatigue, drained of energy, nearly there, close to success, recovery, weariness, survival, perseverance, backbone, learning from your past failure, gather your strength, fight your corner, last stand. So there you go. Just like I said, you're almost there. This is the last couple weeks of the year. Brand new year. You've been holding it down as much as you could this year. And for some of you guys, this has been a hell of a fucking year for you. 41, and you do not want to repeat the cycle. You're doing everything within your power that you can to be as resilient as you can at this time. You are holding on. And you only got to do it for a little bit longer. So during this time, pour into yourself. Flip that cup right upside down, because the reason why it's upside down is because you are putting that into other people. That is where that sadness, that pain, that unrequited love. You are taking your cup and you're pouring it out onto someone else when you need to be making it rain on you. So flip it back up. Fill it with the drink of your choice. Have some self-care time for yourself. Love yourself. Get some love from your spiritual team. And continue down the path. You got this. Just hold on. You got this. So I'm going to go ahead and end it with that for tonight. I feel comfortable with that. I hope you guys got what you needed. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. I love you guys. Until next time. Keep doing what you're doing. You got this. I believe in you. It's coming. Keep going.